1821, the District of Columbia held a lottery. The Cohen brothers chose to sell tickets much farther than the D.C. borders. They expanded to Virginia, which was illegal according to state laws.
Want a lottery ticket?
Sure. Virginia PD, you're under arrest for illegal sales of lottery tickets.
Hi, Miss Weber. I'll be taking care of your case.
All rise. Department 1 of the Supreme Court is now in session. Judge Sarah presiding. Please be seated.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Calling the case of the people of the state of Virginia versus the Cohen brothers. March 3rd, 1829. Are both sides ready?
Ready for the people, Your Honor.
Ready for the defense, Your Honor.
Your Honor, this case has been accepted by the Supreme Court in order to address the issues of state authority within the context of the Constitution. The defendants have been charged $100 for selling lottery tickets in the District of Columbia in Virginia, violating Virginia state law.
Your Honor, did the Supreme Court have the power under the Constitution to review the Virginia Supreme Court's ruling? The state of Virginia has no authority over lawful actions within the District of Columbia. Therefore, the Supreme Court has no jurisdiction over the state court because no constitutional or federal law was violated.
The prosecution can call its first witness.
The state calls the Cohen brothers.
Does the district attorney have any last argument?
Your Honor, the value of the court's decision is that the Supreme Court defined the role to interpret the intent of the frames of the Constitution and speak to the issues that the Constitution is a living document. In this case, the court also provided a variety of examples in order to put into view the potential areas of jurisdiction where the Supreme Court must be involved in state courts and when it should not. In this case, it was very much needed.
The defendants are found guilty and must pay fines of $100. Court is adjourned.
Cohen's versus Virginia was one in a series of decisions proclaiming the Supreme Court's authority over all court decisions in every description under the laws of the Constitution. In this 1821 decision, Marshall demolished the idea of states' rights. States' rights advocates were angered. They claimed that the appeal had been arranged feigned just to let Marshall assert national power over states' interests. In the end, Cohen versus Virginia would politically plunge the United States into a civil war.